In this lecture, we will discuss the other two types of dependencies. These are the external dependency and the internal dependency. Let's discuss both of them and start off with external dependency first. When a task is dependent on factors outside of the project and is beyond the direct control of the project team, it is said to be an external dependency. These dependencies can include factors such as weather, government, regulations, or other projects that are being completed simultaneously. For example, if a construction project is dependent on good weather conditions to complete certain tasks, then the project team may need to develop contingency plans in case of bad weather. This could include scheduling additional resources to complete the work more quickly, or delaying the project until the weather improves. These dependencies exist when tasks or deliverables from external sources impact the progress and successful completion of the project. Projects sometimes involve collaboration with external stakeholders such as clients, customers, partners, or government agencies. The completion of certain tasks may be dependent on their participation, feedback, or approvals. External dependencies are crucial factors to consider during project planning and integration as they require collaboration, coordination, and communication with external stakeholders or entities and develop contingency plans to address any potential delays or issues that may arise as a result of these dependencies. This may include developing alternative approaches to completing tasks and scheduling additional resources to complete tasks more quickly. It is essential to establish clear terms, deliverables, timetables, and performance indicators in situations when external dependencies require contractual agreements with suppliers, contractors, or partners. Make sure that contracts specifically mention dependencies and have mechanisms for addressing modifications, disagreements, or non-compliance. Then we have the internal dependencies. Internal dependencies involve a relationship between project activities and are generally inside the project team's control. These dependencies can include factors such as task dependencies, resource dependencies, or technology dependencies. These dependencies arise when the success or advancement of one activity within a project is contingent upon the success of another work within that project. For example, if a construction project is dependent on completing the foundation before starting the framing, then the project team may need to develop a schedule that takes into account the order of tasks. This could include scheduling additional resources to complete the work more quickly. Internal dependencies can also arise when multiple teams are working on different parts of the same project. In this case, the project team may need to coordinate with other teams to ensure that there are no conflicts or delays that could impact the completion of the project. To address internal dependencies, the project team should identify these dependencies early on in the project planning process. This can be done by conducting a task analysis and analyzing the potential impact of internal factors on the project timeline and budget. Internal dependencies can introduce risks to the project. Project delays or failures may result from problems or delays with one activity that cascades to dependent ones. Project managers should identify and evaluate these risks throughout the project's lifecycle, create mitigation plans, and keep an eye on the project's dependencies. See you in the next lecture.